Lesson number 6. Natural recycling carbon. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain how carbon is recycled in nature and interpret data on the carbon cycle. Carbon is a very important element. It can be found in all organic materials. A diamond is pure carbon, and so is the graphite in your pencil. Many molecules contain carbon, like fats and carbohydrates. These carry energy along the food chain. Carbon is a key element in other important biological substances like proteins, chlorophyll, and DNA. Fossil fuels are the remains of prehistoric plants and animals and contain high levels of carbon. Without carbon, life on Earth would not be possible. There is not an unlimited supply of carbon, and you may think it would all get used up. Thankfully, carbon is naturally recycled and reused. It's amazing to think that carbon atoms in your body could once have been part of a dinosaur or a giant tree from the Amazon rainforest. Plants capture carbon from the atmosphere during photosynthesis in the form of carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide combines with water to produce glucose. This is used to make starch, fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. When a plant is eaten, these molecules pass energy and carbon along the food chain. These molecules, especially carbohydrates and fats, provide fuel for cell respiration, which happens in all living organisms. Carbon dioxide is then produced as a waste product of respiration. This returns to the atmosphere so that the cycle can continue. When plants and animals die, their bodies are decayed by microorganisms. This also adds carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. When wood or fossil fuels are burnt, they release carbon dioxide into the air. Photosynthesis captures carbon. Carbon dioxide plus water goes to glucose and oxygen. Respiration releases carbon. Glucose plus oxygen goes to carbon dioxide and water. Human activities are adding millions of tons of carbon dioxide to the atmosphere each year. Burning coal, oil, and gas releases carbon that was trapped deep underground in fossil fuels. We are upsetting the balance of the carbon cycle because photosynthesis cannot take in carbon dioxide as quickly as human activities are producing it. Combustion of fossil fuels is a major cause of global warming. The amount of carbon dioxide taken in by 1 hectare of growing forest, that's about 2 football pitches, is 12.5 tons of CO2 per year per hectare. The amount of carbon dioxide given out by a typical medium-sized car is 2.4 tons of CO2 per year per car.